Welcome. My name is Kathy Passeri. I'm the Instructional Technologist for the Center for Instructional Technology and Online Learning at the University of Maryland, Eastern Shore. Today I will review with you how to send out an enterprise survey in Blackboard. First, log into Blackboard. Click on the My Institution tab. From within the My Institution tab, in the Tools area, you should see a link to Enterprise Surveys. If you do not see this link, it means that you have not been added as an owner to any survey. Once you go into the surveys, all the surveys that you have ownership to will be listed here. We are going to send out this survey here. So to do this, we're going to click on the drop down here and we are going to select response period. The method for sending out surveys is called a response period. In this scenario, we are going to send out the survey to a list of recipients, and the list of recipients is listed in a notepad file. So if you open up your notepad file, you can list all of the email addresses one underneath each other. For example, like this one here, you'll see I've got all my individual email addresses listed under one another. So first click on Create Response Period, then type in the name. So I'm calling the name as for students. You will need to determine whether or not you want to know who sends the responses to you for the survey. If you want the responses to be anonymous, keep this Accept Anonymous Responses checked. If you want to know who has sent you the response, make sure you uncheck this. As we go through this creating response period, you'll see 4 different tabs here, and as we go from one to the other, we'll move to the different sections of creating the response period. From here, I'm going to click Save and Open. Next is selecting the recipients. As I said, I'm going to be sending it out to a bunch of email addresses, so I'm going to click on the tab that says Upload Email Addresses. From here, I'm going to click on the Browse My Computer button, and I'm going to go to where that survey email list is. Select that. You can see that it's uploaded in here. If for some reason you accidentally picked up the wrong file, you can click on the Do Not Attach and then Browse My Computer to pick up the correct file. In this scenario, I have the correct file, so I'm going to click on the Calculate here, and it says that there's 7 recipients, and this is good to do, so to just double check that everybody's gone through okay. Then I'm going to click on Save and Continue, and the next we are at the notification setup. When an email is sent out, which we've got email sent, this is the standard message that will be sent out. If for some reason you wanted to change this, you could click on this Edit button. Don't remove this because this and this is pulling the name of the survey, and you don't want to change that, but you can select any of the other words and change it as suitable. Once you've finished changing it, you can click on the preview button to preview the email that people are going to receive. You're going to want to put in an email address. Typically the from email address is yourself or maybe the person who's asked you to send this out. So I'm going to type in this email address, so when everybody receives the email, that's where it's going to come from. Down below are the automated system responses. When somebody has completed the survey, they will receive this default message thanking them for completing the survey. Once again, you can click on the Edit button here to change your message. Duplicate submission message. This is a message that if they've already taken it again, it's going to tell them they've already completed this survey. An unavailable message is if they try to attempt to click on the link and the survey is no longer available, this is the message that they will receive. As mentioned before, click on the Edit for any of these if you want to change your responses. Click Save and Continue. From here, this is the scheduling, so this is when do you want it to be sent out. If you want to click now, then if I click Save and Exit, it would send it out immediately. If you want to click on later because because you're trying to get the dates together, that's fine, you can do that. Or if you know the dates, you can click on automatically send on, and I'm going to select that it's going to be sent Wednesday night at 11:59. Then I'm going to choose when the survey is to close. So I'm going to select later. I'm expecting everybody to finish the survey, say by Monday, but in fact I'm going to give them one extra week after that. The reason why I'm going to give them one extra week is because once the response period is closed, you cannot go back in and extend the date. You're better off having it open longer and then closing it. I'm expecting everybody to have this done by the 25th, and say on the 25th everybody's actually completed the survey, I can go back into the response period, edit it and close it immediately then. However, as I said, if you close it and not everybody's responded, then you will need to recreate a response period. The survey reminders, this is a nice little feature. Click on add reminder. So what this will allow you to do is that after a certain period of time, it can remind the recipients who have not responded. So I'm going to select choose specific date, click on there, and then I'm expecting them to have it done by the 25th, and it's opening on the 20th. So I'm going to say starting on the 23rd, I want reminders to start sending out, and I'm going to repeat reminders every 12 hours, starting at midnight on the 23rd for those recipients who have not responded to the email or to the survey. On the 23rd at midnight, every 12 hours, those recipients who have not submitted the survey, they will be sent a reminder every 12 hours. And these are the standard responses. In the subject gives you them the survey name. You could, if you want to, please respond. Could even add deadline approaching, and then you can change this message as well. Click save. Now this is going to be sent out, the reminder. I'm just going to click save and exit, and this says this survey will be deployed to recipients on September 20th. Are you sure you want to do that? I'm going to click OK, and now this is all set, ready to be sent. You'll see success deployment settings edited. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.